What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's me talking from the future. I'm gonna keep it real short and quick for now. Before I say anything further, I'm just gonna give a quick mention. A lot of you guys might know about the Drift State of Origin coming up, but a lot of you guys probably don't. So every year, the Top End Drift Association hosts an event called the Drift State of Origin, where we have drivers from all over Australia come in and compete here at Hidden Valley Raceway in Darwin. So this is going to be my first time at Drift State of Origin, and I will be competing as well. So ticket sales are at topenddrift.com, or if you guys want to, my car will be on display in Gateway Shopping Centre Saturday and Sunday, the 3rd and 4th of July. If you guys want to come down, grab some tickets, come check out the car. But yeah, make sure you guys make it down there and come say good day. So last weekend, we managed to get the first start done on the S13. It went kind of to plan. It was running on a bit of a misfire. It was running a bit rough, and we eventually figured out that there was a vacuum line that goes to the map sensor that was just hanging there, and once we plugged that in, it was running fine, but still a little bit rough. Well, we straight away thought that the tune might have been out because we thought the car previously had bigger cams in it, and we don't have the bigger cams in now. We've got the stock cams because the bigger cams that were with the car were bent. Steven eventually figured out that it was going to be so much easier and so much less time consuming to just rescale everything and retune the car and do a base map from scratch rather than try and fix up the tune that was in the car. Then during the week, I found out that the reason this engine had blown up in the first place was because injector number 2 had blocked up and failed. And keeping in mind, these are the same injectors that I'm using on the car now. So before starting or running the car again, I sent them straight to the injector shop to get tested and cleaned. So I'm waiting on results. So fingers crossed that they come back pretty good. Otherwise, I'm in for some new injectors. The car's now sitting back at my house, and we've just been doing a few small things in preparation for the Drift State of Origin. I was hoping that the injectors would be back in time for this weekend's practice event, which would have been handy because it's like the only opportunity to get some seat time on the big track before the Drift State of Origin. But unfortunately, the guys at Cool Drive weren't able to get my injectors back in time. I was pretty much just going to use the opportunity to go onto the track and cut laps to run the engine in, which would have saved me having to either do it on the back roads or hire a dyno for whoever knows how long to run the engine in on the dyno, which isn't recommended anyway. Anyway, I'm going to roll the clips of the first start, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah. Sweet, so S13's back home. It was an absolute dick around to get it home, trying to sort out a trailer that this thing would fit onto because of the camber and the wheel spaces and all that sort of stuff, fun stuff that goes with it. Now that she's home in the garage, today's mission is pretty much to fit some of these cool aero catch hood latches because the factory catch is non-existent. The point where I'm up to is I've bolted these in and marked out where the holes need to be. If any of you guys have done this job before, you would have watched the Mitre Car Mods video on how to do it and used the old tube of toothpaste trick. Put a blob on there and close the bonnet and lift it up and see where you've got to drill your hole. If you're gonna do it, don't leave the toothpaste on the floor like I did, and I stepped on the tube and it went everywhere and I wasted a rag trying to clean it up. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly hook into this and pick it up when it's done. And there we have it. Some cool little aero catches. It's just a bit higher on this side than it does this side. only because my intercooler piping sits right there and hits on there. But you know what, I considered cutting that out, but I'm not really too keen to hack my bonnet more than what I need to. One of the most irritating things I found about fitting these aero catch latches were the fact that when you cut out the bottom of them, there is actually not much room or margin for error, because the screw holes over there are so close to the edge of the actual hole that if you accidentally like elongated that hole too big, you wouldn't really have much meat to put the bolt through. So you kind of have to be precise with exactly marking out the size of that hole. But I did an all right job, I guess, for what I had tooling wise. I didn't have a proper, like, I had a Dremel to sort of grind it away, but I didn't have a cutting tool for the Dremel. So all things considered, not too bad. They look pretty tidy. They sort of latch on easy enough. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up the video there. Thanks for watching another video, guys, and we will see you next time.